Thank you for joining me for another Alex on Tech and ITY video. I'm here today at Pepcom 2018, one of the events that's happening around CES. I'm here with Gaidar Magdanurov. He is the Chief Marketing Officer of Acronis. Welcome to the program.
Thank you. Hi.
Now, you've recently launched True Image 2018 with ransomware protection. How has it been going? It's a unique product in the market.
Yeah, it's going really well. Actually, it was accepted so well by the market, so we decided to release a free version of a product that will be active protection against ransomware specifically.
Right.
So we have this Acronis True Image product that has complete protection. It's backup to multiple destinations, local, network, cloud. It has multiple features and tools, and it supports Windows, Mac, iOS, Android, social network backup. So we have that product.
And that's the full price product.
Yes, that's
you can
a full
go to
product, commercial
Acronis.com, buy it, get multi-user licenses. So what does the free product do?
Yeah, so free product is active protection against ransomware only. It's
Which
a very lightweight product.
Yeah, which is a hugely important thing for people who click the wrong things on their email.
Yeah, absolutely. So what we've done, we separated the technology. Technology is the same, so we track the changes to the data. So we don't care about the type of the virus or malware or whatever happens to your system. We care about the data. If we detect suspicious behavior and we use artificial intelligence to do that, then we can actually block the process that does this changes to your system, and then we can recover the files. So that happens immediately. You don't have to do anything for that. You just install it. It works in the background. You don't have to do anything.
So does the free product still use some sort of local space on your disk to make backups of those files that it can roll back to, or how does it work?
Yeah, so it's very minimal. So the free product does the local driver cache. So there's still some cache of the recent changes to your files, but it's very small.
Yeah.
You can barely see it.
But enough so that it doesn't take up much space, but gives you the protection you need.
It's enough to recover any change that will be made by ransomware.
Which is the key thing that you need when you're dealing with ransomware.
Yeah, and because we're a backup company, we also added some backup capabilities to the free product as well. So it's a very basic backup to the cloud, and we have some free space available for you, and it will be available for you forever. It's just for the most important documents. So whatever you use, whatever software you use, antiviruses or other backup vendors, you still can use our software. And our best efforts that we do is to make sure that our software works with any other software that you may be using for protection.
And does the free version still allow you to do backup to an external drive?
No. So free version is active protection against ransomware, and it's
backup.
a little bit of cloud backup for the most important documents.
Oh, look, I mean, that's unbelievable for free. Right?
Yeah.
You're not charging for that. And can you upgrade within the free product to the full product?
Yeah. So if you want to have the full protection against everything, and I believe most people will eventually get there, then you can upgrade to Acronis True Image, or if you're a business user, you can upgrade to Acronis Backup. They use the same technology. It will be just the additional functionality that you're getting with the product.
Have you prepared your service for an avalanche of downloads on January 20?
Yes. We do have millions of customers already. We have 5.5 million consumer users.
Yeah. I mean, this should broaden the base quite significantly.
Yes.
Once people know about it.
Yes.
And I'll certainly be telling people about it. So did you want to give us a demo of this new version?
Yeah, it's extremely easy.
Okay.
So after you install the product, that's basically just one simple screen.
Yep.
That's all you have.
Okay.
So if you can see my screen.
Let me just zoom in there and
So this is how the product looks after you install it. So it already works in the background. You don't have to do anything. If you want to back up something, you can add the folders or specific files you want to put to the cloud. So it's just a simple file picker. You select files or folders you want to back up. You back up to the cloud. So that's basically it. And if you want to access your files, we have this browse button, and it will go to the internet. And I will just sign out of that. But it's just basically lists all of your files in a very simple cloud interface, so you can download the files. Most of the time, the product just sits in a tray, does basically nothing but tracking what's happening with your files. It tracks all the processes, and if it detects something suspicious based on our artificial intelligence model, then we can track that process. And if we see that process modifies the files, we'll block it and recover the files. So in most cases, you don't have to do anything. The worst thing that can happen is that you get infected by ransomware, and we detect that, we show you notification, we show you a list of files affected, you say, I don't like it, we get your files back, you don't have to do anything.
Sure. Well, I really think, I didn't know you were going to do this particular development, and I guess it's natural. You must have thought about it not long ago and said, yes, let's do this.
Yeah, so our product was very popular for backup, especially for image backup, for complete backup of everything.
Disk cloning,
Yes,
etc.
disk cloning. Then we added cloud backup, added mobile backup. So it's popular for that. After we added ransomware, we got a lot of requests from lots of users that they want to have this technology everywhere. And we know that a lot of people, they don't back up for whatever reason. So we wanted to provide the protection against ransomware to everyone. So they don't have to pay, they don't have to do anything. It's very simple install. It's like 20 megabytes installer. You download it, install it, it works. So we wanted to do it, and we started with this free version. We built it for Windows operating system because this is really a problem. And a lot of people, if they don't have backup, they still have a tendency to click on links and some suspicious emails. So we decided we want to protect them.
And will this be simply available from acronis.com on
Yes.
January 20?
Yes.
And will you do a Mac version or a Linux version in the future?
So we'll consider that. So now we know there's just a limited number of ransomware families on a
And
Mac.
mainly it's Windows. That's the big
Yes,
problem.
for now,
Yeah.
it's growing on a Mac. We have the Mac version for Acronis True Image
Which
for the
does
full
already,
product.
yeah.
Yes, it already does that. We'll consider that depending on the demand. So we do whatever customers want. But most of the users that will use the product, they are Windows users.
Yeah, absolutely. So any final messages to the people watching this video tonight?
Just back up.
Well, yeah, back away from your ransomware and back up with Acronis.
Yeah, backup is important. Everything is data. Everything in our life is now digital.
Yeah.
You may think that you have nothing important to lose, but
Until you lose it. Until you lose it.
Yeah.
Everyone's a backup expert once they've lost everything.
Yeah.
Okay, Gaidar, thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good night.